Come on, let's get it down here. Let's get it underway. Yeah, the boys. Hey guys, how you going? Sit down, BKR Sport. We are on here for the final game of Super Saturday, and it hasn't been so super, realistically, this last couple of games. We did see the Panthers beaten awful playing Knights, and with a baby Panthers team compared to a full-strength Knights team. That was pretty embarrassing there for the Knights. And then the game before that, the Dolphins got smacked up by the Eels 48 points to 20. Yeah, it's been a pretty average day for rugby league, but we still kick back, we still have a good time, and hopefully this game here between the Melbourne Storm and Manly Seagulls will be an absolute cracker. We've got 5 minutes until kickoff, so we've got to really quickly run through this. Let's hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get into the two-team lineup. So the Storm, 3rd place, they're $1.25 today, whilst Manly, 12th place, they're 4-1. Amy Park is where this is being played, and a team list here. For the Melbourne Storm, Alec McDonald, Christian Welsh, Harry Grant, Justin Olam, and Xavier Coates. They come back into the team with Chris Lewis, George Jennings, Marion Seve, Tom Eisenhuth, and Tuikami Kamitha being out. The fullback today, Nick Meaney, with Will Warbrick and Xavier Coates on the wings. How good's Will Warbrick been this season? Specifically recently, Remus Smith and Justin Olam are the centres. Jonah Pezzett is the 5'8", and Jerome Hughes is the halfback. Obviously, Munster, he's been given the week off of rugby league. It's been, obviously, had a fantastic game in State of Origin, so he's been given a rest a week with Jones and Pezzett being able to play alongside Jerome Hughes. Christian Welsh and Tarek Sims, the front rowers. Harry Grant is the number 9, with Trent Loiero, Nelson Asafa Solomona starting back row, Josh King as the lock. Interchange-wise, Bronson Garlick, Aaron Penne, Tyron Wishart, and Alec McDonald interchange with Kane Bradley as the 18th man replacement. So the Storm, besides Munster, and I guess Tuikami Kamitha pretty much have a starting lineup here. They pretty much have a dead set starting lineup of the team, so they have no excuses, really. Jonah Pezzett should be getting them over the line still. Manly, on the other hand, they've got Daly Sherry Evans, Morgan Harper, and Raymond Tuimaolo Vaenga coming in, with Jason Saab, Kay Weeks, and Samuela Fainu going out. Ruben Garrick obviously replaces Tom Tboyevic's injury. He goes to the fullback with Christian Tuipulotu and Raymond Tuimaolo Vaenga on the wings. Tomatau Kuala and Morgan Harper are the centres. Good luck, Manly. Josh Schuster is the 5'8". Daly Sherry Evans is the captain and the halfback, with Tainala Paseka and Tofofo Sipley as the front rowers. Lachlan Croker is the number 9, with Hamoli Olakawatu and Ethan Bullimore in the back row, with Aaron Woods as the starting lock. Interesting, Manly. Sean Kepi, Carl Lawton, Josh Instagram blocker Aloye, and Ben Condon are the interchange, with Jake Arthur as the 18th man replacement. I'm taking Melbourne. I'm taking Melbourne, especially with that Tbojevic here. This will be a tough win here for Manly. This is a big rivalry game. These two teams really do hate each other. Or goes all the way back to the late 2000s of the grand finals, the 14-0, the 28-12, you know, the Battle of Brookvale. There's a lot of history between these two teams. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this one does play out, but I do think the Storm should be able to win this one. But I will go 1-12. I won't say the Storm flog them. Especially with no Munster, but Pezzett is still pretty good there. Now, quickly before they do run out onto the field here, if the Storm are to win this game, they would go equal first. The Panthers are in first right now. Broncos are in second, but the Broncos get to play the Titans tomorrow, but the Titans are going to flog them, obviously. But if the Storm are to win this game, they would stay in third. If they lose this game, the Storm, the Rabbitohs with a win over the Cowboys tomorrow would go above the Storm regardless. They've already got a better points differential by 34 right now, let alone if they were to lose this game, how much that would be. The Sharkies as well would jump above the Storm because they've got a bye, and they're plus 74 to the plus 65 of the Storm. So they would go down to 5th, provided the Rabbitohs obviously beat the Cowboys there. Warriors already played. The Raiders are minus 71, however, so they'd have to be a 100 whatever point switcheroo for them to go above them. So the Raiders won't be going above the Storm with a minus 71 points differential there. On the other hand, and actually the Eels can't go anymore. Sorry, they're on 20 points. They haven't actually given the Warriors the points from last night on this NRL.com ladder just yet. Moving now to the Manly Seagulls, they realistically just need to win this game. They're on 17 points. If they win this game, they go above the Roosters for now. They'll go above the Dolphins because they've already lost to the Eels. They would go above the Titans for now. And they would also go above... No, they wouldn't go above the Eels. So the highest they can go is actually into 9th position here. Yeah, the highest they can go is 9th position. The lowest they can go is... If the Cowboys beat the Rabbitohs, then they would go into 13th, and that's as far as they would drop because Manly would still be 2 points above the Knights there. So, yeah, can't drop too far, can't go up too much. The highest they could go is into 9th position, Manly, and that would be provided that the Titans and also the Roosters don't win their respective games there. So that is the table of tape there, guys. Love positioning. Storm running out onto the field right now. And then Manly, obviously, let's hit that thumbs up button. Bang, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get into it. Let's stop talking about Penrith being some brilliant place that we all want to visit in the chat, as we saw before. Someone said they were born in Penrith, and then Grimy said, is it a nice place? And Lisa said yes. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But, you know, great win there for Panthers. Doxo forces damn sub is out. That's very bad for us. Vizab says I'm a fanboy for the Storm, but 2 different sites I use are not even letting you bet on the game. Take Manly this game. Don't take Manly this game. Vizab would have said Saab being out is good. He doesn't do anything. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's not like it's a huge loss there. But with Garrett going back to the fullback position, it's going to be interesting to see his Supercoach points. It'll be interesting to see his Supercoach points here. HP says, win or lose, I hope Olam gets revenge. Doc said, oh, there's a huge hit in that last game, wasn't there, between Manly and Melbourne in that really wet weather condition game. Doc said, forces he can contest Coates under the high ball. Fair enough. Brighton says, Manly. That's exactly right, mate. Get into him. So Cherry Evans gives it off here to Tofofo Sipley, and he'll get this ball out to the 20. HP says, a Storm always win a lot of the times. Thank you, HP. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. Hopefully we get plenty of biffos tonight. Mate, a biffo is a requirement when it comes to Manly versus Melbourne. Sharon Woods with the ball, second tackle. He will give this one off to Taniela Paseka, and he'll be at the 35. I feel like Nelson's going to get in some biffo tonight. You just know it. Nelson's a biffo galore. Jackson, someone said Knights 13+. I definitely did not say Knights 13+. I said Knights 1-12 because I backed in the fact they had a full team against a really, really youthful, good offload there by Aaron Woods to Kroger. I said Knights 1-12 because I thought, surely the Knights, considering they're playing for their season realistically, should be able to beat a baby Panthers team, but the Panthers still just... Knights were awful. The Knights were awful. And they'll kick this one down here to Melbourne, and it will be Xavier Coates who grabs it at the 3 and gets slapped down at the 10 first tackle. Biffo's paying $1.20. Should be $1.10. Bizarb says Manly will win this game. Bizarb, you had a good call with the Dolphins. Don't push it. Manly should not be winning this game. Not with no Tom Trbojevic. Tom Trbojevic injured. Sachin Cullen says Shattered Woods to drop a monumental 6 run meters before being subbed off. He's actually already got an offload. He's having a fantastic game, Aaron Woods. Yeah, you said Storm were going to win the comp, Bizarb. Yeah, exactly right, Bizarb. You said the Storm were going to win the comp, and now you're saying Manly going to beat the Storm. It's not mathing here. The mathematics is not mathematicking. You know what I'm saying? Gee whiz, the maths from the American in the chat. God help you, Bizarre. Thought you guys were made to be smart or something. All right, so it's going to be Tui Palotto. The Manly are away. Taken down to 45. Good run. All right, Josh Schuster now. First tackle to 50. Ruben Garrick. Garrick gets away from one, gets an offload away. Bullimore nearly knocked it on, but still Manly ball. Quick math. No quick math here with Americans, Wildred. There's a reason the States are not letting me bet on the Storm. They must have a lot of action on Manly. No one has any action on Manly. So third tackle, Croker to Cherry Evans. But it is a rivalry game. And in derby rivalry games, anyone can win. But Melbourne should, with their team lineup, they should be getting the job done here. Fourth tackle. All right, Manly now taken down at the 20. Fifth tackle now. Taniela Paseka. Rolls it back to Croker to Cherry Evans. And that is a pretty good kick, actually. Xavier Coates gets crunched. That's well done by Manly. Really good stuff there by Morgan Harper, of all people. Well, you wouldn't expect that. Morgan Harper, he's not exactly known for some ridiculously good games of recent note in the last couple of years. Obviously, CSC Vitalikai owned him. But besides that, Morgan Harper's defensively not really known as the greatest, but that is a really good play there to keep the Storm in their end goal, and it'll be a dropout. All right, and the Storm now kick this ball short. Dropout here. Will Warbrick on for... That's going to be over the sideline. Yep. Oh, no, it's going to be Melbourne ball at the 40. Oh, my God, Manly. That was brilliantly worked there by the Storm. Oh, wow, it's going to be knock on, or is it over the sideline? No, it is going to be over the sideline, so it is going to be Melbourne ball at 30. Impressive. So Tolotau Kuala gets crunched by Will Warbrick. Yeah, his knee does go out there. The right call was made. You can't really blame Tolotau Kuala there. That's just a really good kick and a really good tackle by Will Warbrick. at least teams are starting to think about like the type of kick they're making rather than just going for the short drop at every time. Like, it was short enough that gave Warbrick a chance, but it was long enough where he was just able to grab it at the right time. Harry Grant got a run to the 50. He got there at the right time and just took him over the sideline. That was really nice. Nick Meaney goes to Christian Welsh. I still don't understand why the cowbell is a thing in Melbourne. Like, I get it, but I also don't understand why the cowbell is a thing. Left-hand side here, Justin Olam. Olam now gives it off to Xavier Coates. Xavier Coates for the 20. He's at the 10. He's 5 out. Oh, I think he's gone out. I think he's over the sideline here. I think it's a no try. Graham said, I finally watched the podcast about Dez. Didn't even know about the podcast. It was good. Appreciate it, man. Every Wednesday. There's no way, Daz, mate. Surely this is over the sideline. I don't think this is a try. I think he does. That's a great defensive play there by Ruben Garrick. Slap Coates, which prevented him. No, he's definitely out. Yeah, no, 100%. He's well and truly out. Half his body's out. Half his body's out. You know, at half time I'm going to eat one of my Macromite cookies. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm hungry as. I'm hungry as, man. Well, I haven't eaten. Nearly all day. Alright, so Rami Tumaola Vanga comes out to the 15. Left-hand side, Croker off to Morgan Harper. And Harper to the 20. Second tackle now. Manly have been good to start this game. It's unfortunate they went over the sideline, but like Manly have been solid. Josh Schuster off to even Bullimore. Third tackle to the 30. Please be a close game. Be a good game. The Knights and Panthers game looked like it was going to be close until it wasn't. Schuster here. Great run. Gives knocked to Kohler. Knocked on. No? Okay, I'll pretend I didn't see what I saw. Ruben Garrick, fourth tackle to Schuster. Schuster back to Bullimore. Bullimore looking very prevalent in this game so far. Garrick off to Schuster. Puts that up. Yeah, meters for Manly are brilliant right now. Meaney! Oh, he caught it. How did he knock that ball on? Who do I have playing in Supercoach in this game? I've got Jerome Hughes. I've got Jerome Hughes. That's about it, really. I think that's all I've got. Oh, no, and Manly players. Who do I have from Manly? Yeah, I've got Jerome Hughes there, and I've also got Ruben Garrick. That's who I've also got. Because Samuel Fayuni's not playing. Alright, so just two players. Bruce Messinger, Manly. Jeremiah says, who do you think is going to win? I've got the Storm here, man, by 1 to 12. Not 13 plus like a lot of people lead you to believe. Not a good kick there from Jerome Hughes. At least it finds grass, but still not a great kick. And Ruben Garrick is going to bring this one back into the 30. He's looking for a hole. Oh, don't go over the sideline, though. Close. Graham says, I know you say you get a load of shit at games, but I love the enthusiasm both in the vlogs and on the streams. Keep doing you. Yeah, I get a lot of shit at games, but also, like, I encourage it. You know, as long as it's not ridiculous, I love good fun. Like, tomorrow, I'm not exactly looking forward to. Like, it's going to be fun, but also I know what I'm walking into. Like, I'm a target at games sometimes. Sometimes better than others, though. But it's all part of the job, man. You know, I'm sitting amongst the fans. I'm not sitting in the corporate section or in the boxes and whatnot. You know, if you're... a lot of other people just go and sit up in those areas where they're a lot more protected. I'm amongst the fans, right? So, yeah, it can be... I'm very vocal, you know, and I'll do what I can, and I back my team in regardless. So, yeah, you'll see me tomorrow, or the vlog on Monday. Good take there by Xavier Coates, but great tackle by Morgan Harper again. Well done. You know, no one ever stops me, bro. So, look at what happened to the Dogs game. They still didn't move me from my seat. Great. Grant, Meaney, Welsh, and Schuster masterclasses. You've still got Welsh? Should have got rid of him ages ago, Daz. Tarek Sims. He needs to have a big game here. Has not really acclimatized to the Storm too well. What year was it that he played in the back row for New South Wales? That's going to be a penalty here for the Melbourne Storm. Was it 2021 or 2022? I think it was 2021, wasn't it? But yeah, no, I get shit at games, but you just got to be able to deal with it, man. Keep on, you know, living your passion. Yeah, I'll be down there at Storm Titans. I'm at every game, so I'll be... The rest of my season, Storm are going to be on the attack here. 40 metres out, first tackle. Rest of my season. Broncos away tomorrow. Canberra next week. I'll be visiting Clarkie down there. Dolphins at home. Eels away. Roosters, Warriors, Cowboys. Roosters, Cowboys, Warriors at home. 3 weeks in a row at home. Sharks in Cronulla. Panthers at home. Melbourne and Amy. And then Bulldogs at home. Left hand side now. Gives up to Olam. Olam got slapped by Tumola Vaiga. These guys have a good battle. Goes back to that earlier season game at Brookvale. Oh, Harry Grant, knock on. Harry Grant, knock on. That's not good. Arguably, that should actually be a penalty for Olam picking that ball up when he's in front of him. Oh, it was last year, Dr. 4, that he played in the back row. I thought he was pretty good for New South Wales. How come Sims is playing prop and Nass is playing second row? I don't know. I really don't know. Jeremiah says Storm going to win. Well, that was a bad mistake there from the Storm. They're 3 from 5 completions-wise. Manly at 4 from 5. 30 minutes to go here in the first half here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Daz is the only Bulldogs fan that tells the truth about their team. Daz is actually a Titans fan, and so is Jay. Jay is a Titans fan, and so is Daz. So are you, Fatima. So is everyone here. Total quarter to the 33. Looks like this is definitely going to be an unders game, and it's going to be a real grind. Sims played every game in 2021 that got dropped after game 1, 2022. Didn't he have that really... yeah, he had that really good offload, that assist. I think it was in the second game of the season. The series, sorry. That was close to forward, that one. 4 tackle at the 50. 12-4 Sipley. Muppet if you're not a Titans fan. Exactly right, Sashin. Muppet if you're not a Titans fan. God help you. You know, really, how well are you doing in life? Cherry Evans. And this should be Nick Maney at the 3. Here he goes. Maney. Oh, look, Kawatu. Slapped him down. Aiden Bray said, we're all Titans and Maroons fans at the end of the day. Aiden Bray, you've never said anything more sincere, intelligent, intellectual, and just downright brilliant in your life, Aiden Bray. That's absolutely spot on. So Will Warbrick, third tackle to the 30. Tiriki getting around the Eagles. Are you? Oh, yeah, I guess. But in the same sense, by Manly winning this game, the Warriors are on 22. It's still, I know you're 3 points clear of Manly. I would say nearly you'd want Storm to win this game, just because you should be confident in your team long term. Olam here at the 30. Because Manly could really screw the Warriors late on in the season if they're not careful. So you've got to be careful about that. And Xavier Coates coming in. Oh, damn. That should be a penalty to Ruby Garrick, realistically. Xavier Coates didn't even go up for the ball there. How on earth was that not a penalty, in my opinion? I don't get that. That should definitely be a penalty. He didn't even go up for the ball. 82% of people voted for the Storm tonight. That is like preluding a 13-pluser. I just didn't see it. Won't happen. What won't happen? Josh Schultz to the Tolotau Kuala. He's taken down to the 30. Can't happen. Oh, New South Wales are getting swept for sure, Daz. It's written in the stars. I want you to go outside right now, Daz, mate. You open your door, and you look up at the sky, and you see, written in the stars, it's going to say, a broomstick. And that's going to tell you everything you need to know. It's just going to have a broomstick in the stars. Have a look. Have a look, mate. Will Warbrick taken down to the 25. Everyone just sees no turbo. But there's no Munster for the Storm, Grimy. You know, like, it's not like the Storm are full strength. They've lost their best player as well. And although I've still taken the Storm 1 to 12, I just don't think 13 plus is what you'd be looking at. And this game is proving it right now. Third tackle, Storm to the 40. Ball plant, not played right. That should be a penalty. Yep, that's a knock on there against the Storm. Dumb there by Melbourne. That was very much a ball plant. That was very much a knock on. You can feel the sweep coming, stick in the air. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. Feel it in my toes. Yeah. Sweeping all around us. That's all the feeling shows. Sweep, mate. Get that sweeper. Get that broom out, Daz. Manly with the upset, trust blood. No worries, fam. Blood. Player. Yo, player. Mark says, go to Warriors. Munster's not playing. He's bedridden. He's hungover, mate. He is hungover. Tolotau Kuala to the 30. Manly could break through first. Campbell says, BKR did BKR just reference Love Actually? Absolutely, I did, mate. Great movie. Great movie. What up, cuz? Fabian says, I think 16-26 Storm. I think that's too many points. I don't think there's many points in this game. Top of 5, simply at the 23rd tackle now. Need Melbourne to win with Coast to score for $600. Good luck. I get $60 of that. Croker! 10 metres out from the line. 4 tackle. Aaron Woods at Cherry Evans. Kicks it 3 for Olakawatu! Try to Manly! Manly, Olakawatu! Try time, Manly. Olakawatu hasn't scored in ages. But he gets over here. Manly! Didn't someone say Olakawatu first try? Did they? I'm not too sure. Manly! That was pretty terrible defense right there for the Storm. Storm looked flat tonight. They look flat. Manly have just dominated the meterage. Dominated the meterage there, but Manly with the try time. Cherry could be the difference, maybe. I mean, you gotta tap that away. Meany couldn't get there for that. Garrick at fullback, my prayers have been answered. Yeah, much. How's he gone so far? When he was in the centres, he scored 170 odd. What's he on right now? He was already on about 80 by this point in that game against the Dolphins. Future Titan, Olakawatu, potentially Canberra. Can you imagine that back row? Olakawatu and Dave Fafita with Bowie Firma off the bench. Oh no. God help everyone else, eh? God help everyone else. I really would not be surprised. We've got a lot of halves at the Gold Coast, but as we said on the podcast, the Gold Coast Frontline podcast, a coach will come in and he will make changes. Regardless of how much you like your team, the coach will make changes to suit his play style, right? And suit what he wants. There is going to be players that go. But I think that if anyone's going to come from Manly, it's probably going to be Joshua Starr. It probably would be. Olivia, the Broncos stink. So Ruben Garrick here from the right-hand side. He'll bang that one well and truly over. That is 6-0 to Manly. 15 minutes gone. That was a fluke. Never talk about it again. I'll talk about it every single day for the rest of my life, Mudge. Even when Garrick is retired and I'm retired, I'll remember back to that day. And so will you. You'll rue the day. Brighton says, bro, Cherry Evans is dead set best form of his career, and that's saying something. Man, people don't recognise how incredible that chase down of Cherry Evans of Crichton was. They don't get it. They just don't get it. That was such a phenomenal moment in rugby league history. It should go down as like not Ryan Girdler. Was it Girdler with the tackle? It should go down as like that Penrith tackle. I think it might have been Girdler. It should go down with big moments, man. Manly left-hand side, top for Sepali. No, that's Paseka. The Giraffe... Oh, Scotty Sattler, that's the one. Yeah, thanks, Daz, mate. Much as the Giraffes have a top speed of 60 kilometres an hour, so I'm not surprised he caught him. Mate, that man, he caught him so good. It was brilliant. Go down with Benny Hunt's intercept. Benny Hunt, that was a brilliant moment too. You know, New South Wales never have anything. Never have anything. Despite what Titans fans think of the draft man for obvious reasons, I have to say his longevity with his skills has been very impressive. At Origin level, for sure, Manly hasn't really got the job done as much as you would like, but at Origin level, at their side here, they're away. That's a brilliant pass from Cherry Evans as well. He can't get that ball away there. No, Doxo 4 didn't happen, mate. Didn't happen. Don't know what you're talking about. Tedesco did play in 2019. That's all I know. That's all I know. Xavier Coates now. So Remus Smith, the 40. Tell you, he really has come leaps and bounds to play. Isaac Tungo for the Panthers. Like, I knew he was good, but like he's been really dominant throughout this Origin period. I definitely skipped that comment. Justin Olam now at the 45. Olam! Oh, taking it down to the 35. T Samurai says, go the Storm. Olivia, maybe you should stop focusing on the Titans being halftime specials and start thinking about the fact that your club has illegally contacted Ben Hunt on his contract. Pretty illegal stuff. You guys are going to get sued to oblivion. You guys could absolutely screw your season dramatically if these get proven true. So fifth tackle now. 11 metres out in from the line. They go left-hand side to Jerome Hughes. Hughes kicks that ball to the corner here for Xavier Coates to go up in the air. Oh, that's a brilliant take, actually, from Raymond Tuamalovaenga. Wowee. If Storm lose, it'll be the highlight of the day. As it plays, it'll be a highlight. Generational talent like Josh Reynolds. You good, Tasmo? You good? Have you ever heard of a man named the Brimdog Millionaire? You know? You ever heard of a man named the Brimdog Millionaire? Holy damn. Alright, so Cherry Evans right inside. T Samurai, we'll see you in 5 minutes, mate. Petition for a Schmonko's point deduction after illegally contacting Benny Hunt. It's just stupid if they did. Yeah, we'll be seeing you, mate. So 6 again here for Manly, 40 metres out. Melbourne just look flat. They look super flat here. Aaron Woods and Harry Grant having a crack at each other. Hey, Biffo. Thank you, sir. Now get in your bike. Get on it, mate. Canberra says, we don't just have one generational talent. We've got about 6 of them locked into 2026. Exactly right. David Fafita, Tina Fasilmalawi, the Brimdog Millionaire, Jaden Campbell. Oh my gosh. Get Tanner Boyd locked down, and then we've got the future immortal. And it will be Aaron Woods, 28 metres out from the line. Olivia says, unless it was Benny Hunt doing the contacting. Incorrect. You at that point are legally required to say no. And that's not what the Broncos have done here. Right-hand side now, Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans kicks it underneath. Has a brilliant kick, but it will be Tarek Sims. He gets it. Someone needs to follow it up so he can pass it. Harry Grant. I can't believe that's not a penalty. Nick Meaney to the 15. Don't forget Aaron Shupp. Mate, Shupp, there it is. Shupp, there it is. 20 minutes to go here the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Remus Smith will get this ball out to the 35, fourth tackle. That's why, Olivia, the reports are that Ben Hunt signs for this year and then from 2023. Oh, God, Storm throwing the ball over the sideline. Oh, boy. And then Titans from next year onwards. But it's still stupid. Broncos will throw us under the bus and we'll throw the Broncos under the bus. It's something's going to happen. The reports today were too strong for the Broncos CEO to come out and say, oh, we've never contacted him, we've never had conversation. It's like, it's super obvious. You know, you're literally, Daily Telegraph is owned by News Corp, right? It's like they've definitely gone and pushed the agenda. And now, if the Broncos do sign him in this exact same circumstances, they're going to get investigated to oblivion. They're going to get absolutely drilled with an investigation. So, Taylor Paseka, 23 metres out of the line, second tackle. And as if you would do that to your season when you're currently in first. 12-4-4 Sipley. Offloads at the back end, Andrew Davey. Davey now to Ruben Garrick. Garrick. Gets to the 23. What if we then don't win the premiership? Crazy. They won't because good Broncos means a good NRL. Oh, let it side! Tuipolotu knock on. Damn it, I thought they were going to score there, Manly, make it 12-0, but they did not. They knock it on. Garrick not doing anything from Supercoach. He would have got a few points just then for his tackle breaks. Jeez, Dom Young 42 is disappointing. But then again, that's because of Dane Gagai. That was all Dane Gagai's fault. He only got 42. 52 from Maddo. 69 from Scotty Sorensen. It's not bad. 54 from Tafari was good. 17 for Garrick. Yikes. Jerome Hughes only on 10 though. Not great. Don't like that. Olivia, even if they had enough for Ben Hunt will choose the better option, Titans. He's a smart man. Smart man. Justin Olam is really getting owned on this centre. 25 metres out, Harry Grant. Oh my God, Storm. Holy shit. That's a knock on. What's happening here? What is happening? What on earth? The Storm have looked just woeful tonight. Only Broncos and Titans reports I care about today is that we're about to win big tomorrow. Can't believe Titans are about to slap them tomorrow. Titans about to slap them. You see this? I go bang! You see this? I go bang! Bada bing, bada boom. Get out of my face. It's exactly what I'm going to say to all the Broncos fans tomorrow. Huh? Hopefully I get a new sign made up about me from Broncos fans. They're probably watching right now, hey big boys? Probably make a new sign of me. Hey lads? First tackle. That was the ultimate win, man. Storm just too flabbergasted by what happened to them last week. What happened to them last week? I can't remember. Oh, Olukwatu, bad knock on there. That's a bad knock on there. But Olukwatu, so it'll be Storm ball at 10. Well, it's a close game, but it's a pretty average game. Wait till Craig gets a hold of him. Storm win 50-6. Everyone says this about every single coach, eh? Like, every single coach. I'll be eating my halftime party pies and mini magnums in my premium seats. Can't wait. Yeah, I'll be amongst all the other straggler Broncos fans. Sunday, Sandling's closed. So it might be a good crowd. So both these teams are giving me an STD. Fair enough, Daz. It's been rough to watch. Why would Broncos want Hunt when they have Reynolds? Well, they'd be looking to put Hunt into the number 9 and then Billy Walters to the bench is what would be the case. That try, Blaze, the try. I can't think of it right now. Hold on a second. So that's going to be a penalty here to Melbourne. Penalty to Melbourne. I'm going to go back and have a look. I'm just going to look at the game and I'll recognise what you're talking about. Alex Twell. Yep. Alex Twell. I know what she's talking about. I know the one he's talking about. How embarrassing, Melbourne. Bloody hate Manly, but backing them tonight. Go the bloody Warriors. You guys kind of... It's a win-win, lose-lose situation. It's a win... Yeah, like a win-win, lose-lose for the Warriors tonight. I don't think there's either result that you really care too much more about. Like, obviously, you'd prefer, I guess, the Storm to lose. But with that being said, it's kind of... If you lose to the Rabbitohs next week and Manly get a win next week, then they're 1 point below you. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of puts it into the equation that you guys can still miss the 8. Like, you're not there yet. I know Warriors fans thinking they're going to win the comp, which is not the truth, but like they're not there yet, so they've got to kind of think about the teams below them a lot more. Still, Storm here right side, Will Warbrick slapped it by Garrick and whatnot. A Storm is still going to score. Jerome Hughes! Yes, Super Coach! Super Coach! Jerome Hughes got the ball there. Will Warbrick throws the ball back inside, and Jerome Hughes goes over the line. Well, that helps my Super Coach. Jerome Hughes, the nice little try. Bing bong. Bing bong. ARW says, welcome to the thousands of new rugby fans switching to NRL because no one likes the Crusaders. Well, it's just it's so obvious who's going to win every single week, you know what I'm saying? So, in Super Rugby and every single year. So that's why I have been seeing a lot of Kiwis coming across the NRL. Espresso to presso. Well, if you've backed in Manly, then that is an espresso for Depresso. He does keep himself in there. That's impressive. Yeah, wow. Mark Hennon says, let's go Manly. Well, Jerome Hughes puts it over the line, so it's going to be 6-4. Now, who kicks for him? Nick Meaney kicks for him, that's right. What a try assist, by the way. That flick back there from Will Warbrick was impressive. And Jerome Hughes being in the right place at the right time was really nice as well. Oh, man, that is impressive, that offload back. That is impressive. All right. Sorry, I just need to send a message here quickly. But it is a try as we wait here for the conversion. If Warbrick is still in, that's crazy. No, he was in. He was in. Still streaming. Done. Alright, sorry guys. Sorry for being quiet. I needed to send that message. Warbrick baby in his rookie year, guys, flourishing. Pre-season, I guarantee you probably didn't even know who he was. And I called him as the hot shot to have the big year. But the Storm will miss the kick, man. He misses the kick. He does miss the kick there. 6-4 to Manly with 13.5 minutes to go in the first half. Dasman says, fun fact, the Tars were the last team to beat the Crusaders in the final. Thanks for coming. Fun fact, the Fijian Drua beat the Crusaders in Fiji this year, son. So the Fijian Drua are actually the premiership winners. Kent Bro says, how can you send a message, BK, when we are also attached to this entertaining piece of footy? Listen, I had to message Ben Hunt on behalf of the Titans. You know what I'm saying? So 13 and a half minutes to go the first half. I need to say, hey, listen, Ben, listen, you need to sign with us right now. That's what I sent. He said, no worries, Daddy. Muhammad says, I knew he was in their program ever since last year, was begging them to put him on, but glad they held off till this year. Pre-season held him heaps. Yeah, well, I know. Obviously, he used to play for New Zealand Sevens. He was great in New Zealand Sevens, but even better, obviously here in Rugby League, the NRL. 13 minutes to go the first half. That really helps Jerome Hughes because he was on a 10 score, and that try really goes bang. Christian Welsh got offload to Harry Grant. Melbourne on top again. Oh, he tried to get that ball on the inside. That'll be third tackle at the 40. He said, welcome to the Titans, Benny. That is worse. No, he said, I hope you're happy that I've just joined the Titans. All right. I shouldn't have read that message out to you guys. Manly tried to get RTS for the rest of the season. No, they didn't. That was bullshit reports because New Zealand Rugby Union said that he's not allowed to go out of his contract when the Warriors inquired about it. Oh, Garrett, good catch there at the 15. He's still going out to the... Oh, this is just losing meters at this point. Garrick's just getting some Supercoach points with some tackle breaks. So I got another message here from Ben Hunt. He says, I'm only going to come to the Gold Coast if you come down, drive to Cogra, pick me up and drive back. I just messaged back saying, I will ride a bicycle. That's how much I need you. All right, done. Bang, done. Third tackle here at the 30. Venom says they used to have that but got rid of it. Oh, one second. Oh, Cherry Evans, 40-20 attempt here. 40-20, Cherry Evans! Oh! Good work by Nick Mee to get back and push that for Will Warbrick to bring it back. And Warbrick could get away here. He's at the 25. Wow, Nick Mee, that was unbelievable. Unbelievable there from Meany. Do you think NRL need to have an international comp between Tier 2 and Tier 3 nations, something like cricket, on how they're growing the international game in Europe? Would love to see it. You know, I would love to see the international game grow. You know, you should see how many Papua New Guineans are in these streams when Papua New Guinea's playing. You know, we have like between 500 to 1,000 Papua New Guineans watching live on this stream. Wonder how many macro mics Hunt will cost the Titans. Plenty of mics, mate. Plenty of mics. Wonder if the tram goes to Cogra. Yeah, the new tram. It was meant to go to Coolangatta, but they've moved it to Cogra to help Ben Hunt get up here. So Tui Pelotto gets the ball to the 30. DCE is a unmanly. DCE is pretty good, man. He's doing pretty well here. 10 minutes to go the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new, Andy. You better, buddy, subscribe right this second. Don't do it, then you're a Muppet. Do it, then you're still a Muppet. Just less of a Muppet. Still a Muppet nonetheless, though. Slow start by the Storm. Oh, that's a penalty. No, apparently not. Third tackle here at the 50. Scott Prince was good, but also very different to Ben Hunt. And Sean Keppie, he's injured himself here. You can see it in his face. He didn't like that. I know he's all right. Good. All right, Ryan Sumper, his face didn't look like he was too impressed with that. Garrick steaming through. Was that not a penalty? No, apparently not. Nick Meany here. This game has like a 14-12 written all over it. And that's like a Manly Storm score all over it as well. 14-12 is like a Manly Storm score. Plus also just what this game is looking like right now. Jerome Hughes, great offload there by Welsh. And Hughes nearly got away, taken down. He's got away from one. Can he get the offload away? No, apparently not. Left hand side here, Jonah Pezzett gives it off to Josh King. Good run by Josh King. Real good run. And good help by Trent Loiero as well. How's Des going to coach the Titans away from Manly anyway? What? Forward tackle here at the 40. Sorry. What's happening here? Forward tackle, Harry Grant gets it off to Pezzett. Pezzett to Loiero. And is that Sean Keppie in the 13? It is. Why is Sean Keppie not starting 13? And why is it Aaron Woods? Harry Grant gets that to Jerome Hughes. Hughes puts this ball up here for Warbrick. That's a great kick there from Jerome Hughes. Oh no, that's a bad knock on from Melbourne though. And Garrick's just going to bring this ball out. He's looking for a hole here. He'll get this ball to the 10. It'll be 0 tackle. Shish says, will you stream the 6 o'clock game tomorrow? No, I won't be able to stream any game tomorrow. If it was at home, if the Titans are playing at home to the Broncos at 2 p.m, I'd be able to stream the last game, but I can't stream any game tomorrow, unfortunately. I would love to. I would love to. Seabold has a crush on Woods to his luscious locks. Can you blame him, mate? Can you blame him? He used to live in the Shire. Shire boys, look at Nico Hines. Now we're talking, son. Like, now we're talking, you know what I'm saying? Oh, taking down at the 42, Ethan Bullimore. Oh, no, Ben Condon, sorry. Right hand side. Oh, Sean Kepi looking for a hole. Taken down at the 48. To Cherry Evans, he cuts back on the inside. Jeez, Cherry Evans, how's the form on the bloke? How's the form on, no, except for that? The second kick was pretty average. That's going to be stripped by Morgan Harper, so now Nick Meaney's going to break away. Oh, that's a penalty. Yep, that's a penalty to the Storm. High tackle. That's pretty average if you're Manly. Woods' locks aren't that luscious since his hairline is receding. That's why you'll never see him without a headband or You don't need to do him like that, though, Venom. You don't need to do him like that. Seabold hates the Broncos so much that he shattered their egos. Oh, Seabold and the Broncos. I don't think Seabold can ever travel into Brisbane ever again. I think he's banned from Brisbane for life. I don't know what's more impressive. Dalmatinis Lesniak scoring with his feet in the first row or Aaron Woods still having an NRL contract. That's a very close one. I do still think it has to go to Aaron Woods still having an NRL contract. That is something that even Houdini couldn't achieve. You know, not even Harvey Specter could organise a contract. That's how wild that is to see Aaron Woods still there. So 45 metres out now from the line. Harry Grant, right-hand side to Aaron Penne. And Penne will be 30 metres out from the line here. Third tackle. Good game at the moment, but Storm should be doing better. It's a good game. Left-hand side, Jerome Hughes. Hughes at the back here. Pezet, shot by Loyero. That's a brilliant tackle by Morgan Harper. Harper's having a game tonight. Considering how poor he's been in recent years, he's having a good game. 6 again now for Melbourne. Yikes, Manly. 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half. Melbourne with an opportunity. Jay's onto him. Jerome Hughes off to Tarek Sims. Oh, no, sorry, Nelson off some sort of Mona. 8 minutes out from the line. That's a 6 again. Wow, I can't believe you haven't called that. Aaron Penne. He'll be 2 minutes out from the line. Third tackle. Manly might win this one. I don't know. I think Melbourne still win. Out to Pezet. Oh, not a good pass at all there from Pezet. Not a good up. And I tell you what, Morgan Harper has done really well on pressure today. Yeah, Carrigan's never scored a try, Grimy. Never scored a try. He's like 76 games, I think, without scoring a try. Yeah, pretty poor stuff there. Pezet has had a few shocking passes. It just doesn't seem like it's getting done at the end, like the real critical point of the attack and set for the Storm. But the same for Manly. Manly have been really mixed. They're making good meters, but they're also not threatening a great deal. The Storm are not really making a fantastic amount of meters, but are finding themselves in an area that can do something and just not getting the right play. 13 from 19 completions for the Storm is pathetic. That is not a Storm thing to do. Munster would have iced that pass. Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, Munster would have got that pass right to the chest. And he would have done a backflip while he did it. Fourth tackle. Off to Ben Condon. Big tackle at the 45. I think I'm spewing I'm missing that Rabbitohs-Cowboys game tomorrow. That's the big one that I'm spewing I'm missing. Because obviously, like, I'm not missing it, but I won't be streaming it. Xavier Coates here. Oh, still going. Gets away from one tackle. Who's the kicker for Storm? Nick Meaney is the kicker for Storm, Lolly. Will Warbrick to the 30. Good pumping legs. And Meaney will be taken down at the 40. Meaney, I had someone like come into my Instagram the other week and tell me that like Meaney was a better kicker than Tanner Boyd. Can I have a look at the stats bar? Dwayne Tigers say, hello mate. What's for dinner tonight? Not too sure, Matt. I've got to go to Antonio's place after this game because we're driving up tomorrow together to the Broncos Titans game. So I'm staying at his place tonight. So after this, I'll probably just swing by, mate. Maybe a Macca or something like that. And up it goes. Manly, good take. Tui Pelotto at the 25. Macro cookie. I'm having a macro cookie to have time, Grimy, that's for sure. That's for sure. Second tackle. You want to buy my McDonald's tonight? There's the pinned comment in the chat. Left-hand side is Tui Pelotto at the 25. Is Daliam narrowed down to a two-man race? Haas or Johnson? Nah, Reece Walsh will still be up there as well. Mitchell Moses will be up there. Nico Hines will be up there as well. Fed tackle here at the 45 for Manly. Mate, surely a fat quarter pounder meal. Mate, make it a double quarter pounder meal, you know what I'm saying? Like, get that whopping double into the equation. How dare you? Exactly right, Venom. Matt, this is... Oh, matey! Have a word to yourself, Matt. Have a word to yourself. You're going to get the double. Maybe even the triple, so just do it. Xavier Coates is away. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. Garrick on Coates. And Garrick gets Coates there at the 20. Well done. That was brilliant tackle there by Garrick to stop Coates. I thought Coates was done. How did Coates not score that? Surprised. What was that from Harper? What was that from Harper? And Blake Carter will be seeing you in 5 minutes, mate. Right-hand side now, Jerome Hughes. Hughes gets this out to Remus Smith, who's got a line break. Remus Smith. Oh, 2 minutes out from the line, 4 tackle. And no Warbrick. No Warbrick, not the place. Not the play. All right, Remus Smith out to Jerome Hughes. Kick comes through here for Jonah Bassett! Try time at Storm. Right on half time. All came at the back of that Xavier Coates run. And Jerome Hughes with the assist for Jonah Pezzett to go bang. See you later. See you later. Tell you what, it says double quarter pounder with a drink. I can't say. Never mind, Blake said it. Did ya? Well, guess what? I know what you're referring to. We'll see you in 5 days. 2 minutes to go here the first half. And all started from Xavier Coates breaking through the line and got to the 40. And well done to Garrick to be able to get across and take Xavier Coates down. He's a speedster, the old Xavier Coates. But Jerome Hughes with a cheeky little dink in behind, and Jonah Pezzett finds a way to go bang. Ooh. Does he put it down? Venom says, have you tried McFeast? It's like a better version of the quarter pounder. Is it really? I might have that tonight then. If it's not, I'm timing you out from the channel to... Nah, he gets that. I think he gets it down. I think that should be fine. It's closer than you think, though. Double quarter pounder with mayo, triple cheese with mayo, Chippy's 10-pack nuggets. Yeah, that's enough in that. There's enough in there to be calling that a try. Especially considering they call it try on field. I think they're about to call it on field. Are they saying try confirmed? He's still waiting. 2 tries, 6 games. I think they've called it as a try. They haven't said try confirmed on the screen yet. Try confirmed. There we go. Try confirmed. Doesn't the McFeast have a dirty slice of tomato on it? It has a tomato on it. Venom? Does it have tomato? You muppet. You muppet. My word, that's a disgraceful comment from you then. 52 seconds to go here, the first half, and it is 10-6 to Melbourne. Oh, Venom. You've just done yourself in there, sir. You've done yourself in. 48 seconds left. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Needs beetroot. This beetroot. You like Big Macs? If Broncos score 90 or more points tomorrow, you get a free one on Monday. Well, we have the same deal at Titans games every week as well, bro. Like, it's not a Broncos specific thing. And also the Broncos can eat a dick, Matt. So, 48 seconds to go here the first half. And then bacon. Oh, you gotta love those, like those corner store burgers. The corner store burgers for like a lunch. And it's like the everything. You say no tomato, but everything else. You get the egg, you get the bacon, you get the beetroot, the lettuce, the meat. Oh my God, now we're talking. I remember growing up at Doomben Racecourse. My dad used to live right opposite the Doomben train station. And there's a corner store right at that train station. And my dad used to live in the white house on the corner. And man, they made a mean everything burger. Yeah, fish and chip shop burgers. Yeah, well, it was a corner store, not a fish and chip shop. But yeah, those burgers are mental. It's just full on. The sauce. Now we're talking. Anyone know if Puppy will come back to the Storm after his recovery? Hopefully. He's not going to go anywhere else. I just hope that he plays as well as he did before. Jerome Hughes gets the offload there from Nelson. And Jerome Hughes looking for a hole. He gives it off here. And they're away. Jonah Pearson off to Justin Olam. Olam, he's at the 50. He's at the 40. He kicks the ball back on the inside. There's plenty of numbers here for the Storm. Who's going to get the bounce? Oh, goes over the dead ball line. Unlucky Melbourne, but geez, they had a crack. That was an exciting finish to the first half, but it is a close game here at half-time. Damn well close. 4 points. Melbourne just scored on half-time and nearly scored again. I really think that Jerome Hughes should get the line break assist there because that was a brilliant line break, and then Olam kicked it over the top. But yeah, Manly do have speed, and again, Cherry Evans is there. He's having some fantastic form. Fantastic form. So there we go. Half time here, 10-6 to Melbourne, guys. Hit the like button right now. Smack it. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I know this is just going to be full of just food chat here. I just know it is. Large double quarter pounder meal with a chocolate thick shake. I'll get the large double quarter pounder with a Coke Zero and then chuck on like a, side of either those spicy nuggets are good. Those spicy nuggets are good. You know what, I'm getting some spicy nuggets tonight. And you can't stop me. And you can't stop me. You can't stop me, mate. Sorry, I got a message. This is where will Valencia to fare the house fit in with Farnworth and Avarillo there next year? Yeah, it's a good question, mate. It's a real good question. I actually have no idea how their system is going to work next year. Because Tafara is good. You don't want to lose him. But you've got Avarillo. And you've got Farnworth. And Farnworth definitely starts. I don't know. That's a tough one. A vanilla thick shake from Macca's, it slaps. Yeah, vanilla thick shakes do slap. Chocolate thick shake, they are brilliant. Just thick shake, Get a bit of thick into you. Burger with the lot. That's the one. The lot. They just call it the lot. That's the one. Some chips and gravy. Oh, now we're talking. Valencia to the Warriors. Yeah, well, that'd be a good signing because you don't really have a great centre pairing. That's not really that great. You've got great wingers. Shark Hunter says, lucky weekend, just bagged Penrith on 1-12. Cheers, mate. Now double up on Penrith. Double up on Melbourne to win. Yeah, I like that. I like that one. You know what? I'm going to go grab myself what's it called? I'm going to go, and you guys can't stop me. I'm going to go grab myself a Macro Mike cookie. You guys should go and grab your own Macro Mike cookie on code AMB Blaze. But I'll be back in a second here, guys. So hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. I'm going to get my cookie. I'm getting my cookie. Don't let Shark Hunter talk to you about tie spinners. Don't let him do it. Alright. I have food in my mouth, though. Just making sure I don't have cookie in my... Here is a cookie. It's a good cookie. That's smashed it already. I smashed the cookie already. You best believe it. You best believe I've already smashed that cookie, babe. Oh my gosh. Gonna go make some mac and cheese. Most goated knock ever. Oh no, what's he done? What's he done? Go to the door and find out. You're an idiot, Daz. You're an idiot. He comes back from timeout, and that's what he does. The old Hungry Jack's caramel thick shake used to be awesome, so awesome. They suck now. Coming down to them. You know what's great from Hungry Jack's? Those wraps, the big brekkie wraps. I think Chuck and I had a conversation about this once. Those big brekkie wraps. They are the best in the business. You know, you've got what's it called? You've got, what do you mean am I talking to myself? Can you hear me right now? Oh my gosh, I know you can hear me. What was it? There's big brekkie wraps. I don't know what I was saying now because Dasman bloody distracted me. Venom says, remember the Crush from KFC? Popcorn chicken, they slap. They slap. RTS and Niokore would be a mad centre combination. Yeah, or you put Charles in the centres. It's either RTS goes centre and Charles Clock stays at fullback, or Charles Clock stays centre and RTS fullback. I personally would leave Chance as the fullback. Personally, had a red frog last Saturday night, made me feel funny. It's because you're a weirdo, Dad. Manly needs a good fullback. Man, it's not Garrick. What's wrong with Garrick? Garrick hasn't done anything wrong here today. Garrick chased down Xavier Coates. Like, I don't think Garrick's a bad fullback. What's he done wrong? Cookie is better than KFC. Cookie is better. Oh, Macro My cookies. Oh, man. You can't go past Macro My cookies, mate. Their birthday cake ones are legit. Quality. Turbo might retire. Look, at this point, man, it's not completely out of the equation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be as injured as much as he is. And you can't be injured as much as he is and not be considering it. But again, like, people are not understanding. They go, Turbo shouldn't have played Origin because he was always going to get injured. The injury is not what he went into Origin with the concerns about. Everyone's concerned about his hammies or stuff, or his calf or whatnot. I haven't seen him do his pec or whatever. He must have done his pec one time because he knew straight away it was a pec. But, you know, that was a completely different injury. Can you get a macro in New South Wales, Coles or Woolies? No, you can get it online by using code A&B Blaze, though. Imagine a 10% donor on that. Wow, 10% donor on what? Oh, 30 mil lotto went unstruck tonight. $3 million donation. Well, you'd only get, what would you get? We'd get 70%. What's 70% of 3 million? That would be 300, 600, 900, 1.2, 1.5, 1.8, $2.1 million. And YouTube themselves, Google, would get 900k. Well, feed it butt. You know what you're talking about. But it says, we've only seen Turbo 40 fit once. He broke multiple records in one season. Well, you know what? You can pave my markers with that. There's your with that 10%. There you go. Pin comment. But it says, is Walsh playing tomorrow since he was sent off during Origin? I really want to see him play tomorrow. Yes, he's playing tomorrow. Muppet, though, still. He is still a Muppet, that bloke. Still has me blocked on Instagram. Oh, what a softie. You know, a little softie. I was considering going to Queensland Origin camp for a training session just to say hello, but I didn't have time. I didn't have the time. Just outclassed by Billy. Yeah, Billy was well too good. The way that he had doubts and questions throughout the entire series, and then to still, have a brilliant team was, really impressive there by Billy. You got to be really, really commend him for it, because he had a lot of doubts and a lot of people questioned what he was selecting. Why did he block you? Because he's a cat. Much as what did you say to him? It was when the Titans and Broncos were playing earlier this season at Seabass, and I said, who's kicking this week? Because Renault's been having a shocking year with the kicking tee, and he had been, and Walsh would take over normally. And I tagged him on a story, and then he DM'd me saying something like Davies or something. What did he say? He said something like Davies or some random bloke that doesn't play for... It was some stupid name. And then I replied to that saying, oh, well, that's good because he's probably a better kicker than the two cats that they've got right now. And then he blocked me. ARW says Stags and Alberto overlooked over Turbo. Latrell, New South Wales fullback from 2024 onwards. No, Campbell Graham was overlooked, mate. Campbell Graham was the one overlooked. Malcolm says Manly getting a talking to in the changing room. Oh, not really. I think Manly's been pretty alright. I wouldn't be saying that. The weird one for me, yeah, that's soft as much. The weird one for me was when Renault blocked me. And Renault blocked me because, and we were having good banter. He literally replied to me like saying, like, we might not need the conversions or something like that. Like Renault was having good banter. He was having a laugh. It was all good fun. And then he blocked me too. So the two cats. Oh my God. BKR, don't suggest New South Wales pick Graham. New South Wales don't get rugby league. New South Wales don't get rugby league. You are right there, Jack. You are right. That is very much correct. I wonder how's it... Oh, man. You know what? Knowledge for Lyric should be very thankful that he got banned from the channel because he would have been slaughtered this year. Like, he's a Roosters fan and also New South Wales fan. God help that man's soul. Like, truly. He would be having an absolute mare of a year. To be a New South Wales fan and also a Roosters fan this year and to have the mouth on him that he does. God help him. God help him. Tommy is bloody fragile, great player. Oh man, when he's on, he is absolutely on. But when unfortunately he just does have a little bit too much of that injury curse and it's a bit of a struggle street. A bit of a struggle street there for the old Tommy. Knowledge probably a Broncos fan now. Watching a stream while just starting a new Minecraft survival world. Thank you for letting us know. Thank you very much for letting us know. Well, I'm going to have a drink of water. And now I'm going to mute. And now I'm going to unmute. Just wanted to let you know, Biddy 2021. Malcolm says, what I got a hinge ad when I arrived? Mate, that's telling you something, Malcolm. It's telling you everything you need to know. Sparkling water. No, sparkling water is not my kind of jazz, man. I just want the normal water. Sparkling water tastes weird. Grimy says, breathe in. Grimy said, breathe out. I was going to wait until he said breathe out, so thankfully you said that. Can I join your world video or only... or only 6-year-olds? Man. Still waiting for the second half. Gee whiz. Yeah, and I also noticed, and I told you guys this, Cherry Evans has me blocked, but again, I understand why. So I think there's 5 players who've blocked me now, 5. Best state to get? Medium rare, that's the answer. I know you're asking me for a specific state, but medium rare, that's the answer. Cherry Evans one makes sense, but that's because I insulted him about his... free steak is also the answer there, Jay. Free steak is the answer. But that was because I said when Dave Fafita signed his new contract, I tagged Cherry Evans on a post, on a story saying this is how a real man signs the contract, Cherry. But he says the Minecraft well was a joke. No, it wasn't, Biddy. No, it wasn't. So Storm about to come out here for the second half. You're a big Minecraft fan, Biddy. You know what? Build a Seaway Super Stadium for me in Minecraft, alright? How about you do that? Manly in a huddle. They're only down by 4. It's not like this game is close as. This game is close as. So, tomorrow, if the Titans win, they can go as high as 8th. But if they lose, they have to hope the Raiders beat the Roosters to stay in 9th. That's provided that, because Cowboys would have to win by like 30 to go above the Titans, unless the Titans get slapped. Which the Titans are not going to slap. Titans are going to do the slapping. Broncos, Muppets. Jay says, Flat Earthers play Minecraft. Jeremiah says, back with money. Back with money? I don't know what you're talking about. Just own it, but you don't let people influence you so easily. Exactly right, just own it, mate. You're the biggest Minecraft user in the world. You know, if I listen to what you Muppets said, I get... You know, people always go, oh my God, you're crying. You cry over rugby league? Oh my God. It's like, I don't give a shit. I'm probably going to cry tomorrow. Like, you gotta give it. You know, if you don't have the ability to cry, then I feel sorry for you. That's a good way to release your emotions. That's a good way. Like, yeah, that Dolphins game was tough. You know, if people don't understand it, that's their problem. It's not my problem. You know, I'm going to keep on doing my thing. And it's like with you, if you like Minecraft or whatever, you just keep doing it. It's not my thing. I don't think I've ever played a game of Minecraft in my life. My geography teacher is a flat earther. Should I be concerned about my education? You should be concerned about your education, Sal's fanboy. But then again, you're from New South Wales, so it's not surprised that your education is absolutely screwed. Your education in New South Wales, screwed. Just screwed. But alright, Manly out in the field. Storm coming out now. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. Let's go. Let's go. How come the Roosters are over the cap? Because I think that good old Nick Politis is getting a few under the tables done. Allegedly. With the mouth. Grimy says, what's at the end of a... I don't know what's happening. What's at the end of a Minecraft world? That's a really good question, buddy. Is there like an ice wall? Is there an ice wall in Minecraft as well? Passion is what it is. Absolutely, Rooster, man. Some people don't have it. They don't get it. Some people, you know, are just destined for the 9 to 5. And they don't understand. Like and that's not an insult, people who work 9 to 5. Like, you know, some people are just destined for that to be what they do in life. And they don't get why it is so... Why sport is so integral. And then you get... majority of people who are sport aficionados who are like me, or not majority. There's not majority like me. I'm part of the very small minority. There's a majority of people who do understand at least the point of the passion and the point of the love of it. That I can't get to watch everything. But I say it's difficult, right? When I watch every game, Manly kick the ball off, Storm will take the ball at the 5. And Xavier Coates gives it off here to Trent Liero, gets taken down at the 2. Oh no, he's going over the sideline. He's going over the sideline. Oh, 15 minutes out. Jeez, that was good work there by Manly to start off with, though. You know, I watch every single game. I do videos. I'm at games. I'm traveling. I'm mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially invested in this sport, right? So it does get emotions, right? The emotions do hit you. Oh, Lachlan Kroger's injured here. I think he's groin. Unless he's just been slapped. Yeah, I think he's just been hitting the groin. That's why I need BKR travel to start back up so that I have something to take my mind off of sport sometimes. Oh, that's going to be a penalty here against Aaron Penne. He didn't hit his groin. It was just the elbow. Oh, no. Like, I don't think that that's Penne's fault, though. I don't think that's Penne's fault, but I think Kroger's going to have to come out here. 9 to 5 boomers wouldn't understand your job. Oh, they don't. No, they don't. They definitely do not. Mudge says, damn, he's not having kids anytime soon. Well, he kind of got hit with the elbow to the face too, but that was just him protecting himself. A penalty. They're putting... Aaron Penne's been... No. No, he's bracing himself, man. That's not a penalty. I'm sorry, but no. No, that's not a penalty. Like, the only reason he's down is because of the groin, not because of... No, wrong call. So Manly have a penalty here, 30 minutes out from Manly's line. That is ridiculous. Lachlan Croker will have to come out, though. Take the 2. That's a blocker row special, Star Wars fanboy taking the 2, down by 4. That's also a New South Wales women's special. That was horrific to do that. I can't believe they went for that two-pointer. All right, Instagram blocker Josh Hadoye gets his ball to the 25, or is it 15? That is the 25, I was right. Sherry Evans, Sean Cappy, Josh Schuster. Schuster now. Tontakula. 18 minutes out. Greg Inglis field goal time, mate. Greg Inglis would think that they're down by 2 and go for a 2-point field goal when they're down by 3. Third tackle now, 13 minutes out. Prime Greg Eastwood. Now that's something. Should do what Tina did to Cottle Sow, elbow to the face. Logo, you know you're an idiot for that comment. I don't even need to argue it. Right outside here, look, Kawatu! 3 minutes out of the line, 4 tackle. If you think that was on Tino, then you don't get rugby league at all. So it's going to be Bullimore now. He's going to be 2 minutes out from the line, 5th tackle. Rolls it back at Carl Lawton. Lawton now to Josh Schuster. Schuster kicks it. That's a horrific kick from Schuster. And Jerome Hughes now will get this ball to the 10. Yeah, see you later, AW. Muppet. Alright, so it's going to be second tackle leave the Storm. Venice says, remember when Prime Greg Eastwood was considered a top 5 player in the league, but then he got lazy after signing an $800k contract? Well, he wasn't a top 5 player, but he's a great player. Aaron Pennett's come off here with an injury. Damn, he's really gone straight off there. Crusaders won, Betty. Alright, Nick Maney now gets his ball to the halfway point. Fit tackle. Yeah, fair enough, Joe. Jerome Hughes slaps that one down to the corner. Yeah, that's unfortunate there for Penne. I think that's past the old J there, Malcolm. You're absolutely right. He's always spot on. Who do you think wins from here? I'll go Storm. Storm get the dub from here. Manly have been solid, though, and I think it will be a close game. But I do have the Storm to just hold out. Like I said, 14-12er is well and truly on the cards. Manly get a converted try. Storm get one more try, but miss the kick. Wouldn't surprise me at all. 14-12 all over. It's a very typical Melbourne versus Manly score. That's a knock on. That's a knock on there from Manly. Oh no! Knock on. Aaron Penne can't even walk right now. Yeah, that is absolutely gift. So the Storm now will be 42 metres out. That was really, really poor. I would have absolutely no idea what the score is. Biddy, you know Google's your best friend, right? Google can help you out. I'm not streaming the Super Rugby, so it's like Google will help you out with the score of the Chiefs and Crusaders game. I hope Manly get the next try. Yeah, well, Storm are looking like they're about to score next try. Good to see Pappenhausen still around. I'd love to see Buppy at least stay with the club and do stuff in regards to helping players out, because he was an electric player, man. He really was. Second tackle at 33. I just don't see him coming back to the extent. Geez, Penne's still coming off the field. That's how bad that was. Hughes off to Pezzett. Taken down 15 metres out from the line. Third tackle now for the Storm. Harry Grant to Josh King. Josh King to Jerome Hughes. Hughes off to Meaney. Meaney 10 metres out from the line. Fourth tackle. Yeah, please keep this close. Harry Grant. Welsh. Fifth tackle, 5 metres out. Melbourne Storm old rivals. Not old rivals, 15 years or so. It's not old. Jerome Hughes. It's fit tackle Hughes. It's fit tackle Hughes. It's fit tackle Hughes. What is... Hughes looks like he's angry at Nick Maney there. How many fans do you reckon can get crapped on by the Seagulls at the stadium? Probably a few. The MCG has it too, but not as bad. I'm surprised that anyone thought Paps would be back over this year. He's had like 50 kneecaps. Man, again, you go back and have a look at that injury against the Raiders, and I feel it. You felt the injury. That's how bad that was. It was of the equivalent of a Jarrell Yowie back in the day. Oh, Hughes intercept. Take another 20. That was not good from Cherry Evans. It reminded you of that feeling you had when watching Jarrell Yowie injure himself with the Broncos against the Rabbitohs back in, 2010? 2009? So, yeah, it was a brutal injury, and I never thought he was going to be back early. Josh King, he'll be 3 minutes out from the line, third tackle. Matt Orford played for Manly against Storm and lost, then played for Melbourne against Manly and lost. Yep. My dad used to call him Matt Awful because he's a Manly fan. Left-hand side now, Xavier Coates, taking down 9 minutes out here for the line. I don't care if Pappenhausen doesn't get back to his best. I just want to see him play again. Yeah, it'd be good. Harry Grant. No, that was weird. Fit tackle. Storm's attack has been a little all over the shop. Both attacks have been over the shop. Nick Meaney to Hughes. Hughes. I got Will Warbrick. Oh, does he touch it? I don't know. Manly away. Ruben Garrick gets the offload away to Bullimore. Ethan Bullimore here still going. Ethan Bullimore's still going here. Taken down. Oh, no. Yeah, Ben Condon's gone down. Jeez, Ethan Bullimore and Ben Condon look very similar. Perhaps won't be back, but we'll have a good comeback here. Yeah, he won't be back this year. Tui Pilotu at the 33. Second tackle. Yeah, that's really impressive. Tolotau Koala, that was really ballsy to hit that ball back to Garrick, though. Really. Yeah, it's a great play from Koala until it doesn't come off commentary. That could easily not have come off in that situation. Olakawatu at the 45, fourth tackle. Fennis says, remember when Pappenhausen scored 4 tries in 10 minutes against the Broncos? Yep, pretty sure that was the game he got injured in as well. No, it was not. The game he got injured again in was against the Raiders. I think round 17 or something last year. Around 17 or 18. It was on the run home. It was on the stretch home. It's against the Raiders, though. Reece someone says, want Manly to win to help Warriors? Mate, either way, it's a win-win, lose-lose the Warriors. Like, you can't... The Warriors are not in the... Okay, Warriors fans, I need to really help you out here. The Warriors are not in the 8 yet, right? You are not locked in for the 8 by any means, under any stretch of any imagination. There is still a long way to go in this season, right? You also still have to worry about Manly. If Manly win this game, you guys go and let's assume you lose to the Rabbitohs next week and Manly win next week. You're going to be 1 point behind you. And your points differential doesn't matter because they've got the uneven amount of points. So you need to also be careful of the Manly side coming behind here. You also need to be careful of playing teams below you. But you're thinking about the Storm. Don't think about them for now. Think about locking your spot up on the 8 before you start thinking about the top of the table. Warriors fans, like, come on, you've got to be realistic for a second here. Like, I'm sorry, I've got to help you out, man. Oh, Xavier Coates here. Oh, man, it's going to be picked up by Ruben Garrick. And Garrick's away. Garrick's away here. Good run. Like, come on, Warriors fans. You know how seasons like this play out. You know better than this. Warriors, you know better than this. Loco says, I remembered back when one of the billionaire made an offer to buy Manly. Yes, I remember that. Yeah, the Qataris wanted to buy Manly. Yeah, that's right. Well, look at the colours. The colours make sense for Qataris. Yeah, Rays gave me smash his knee into Whitens. Yeah, into Whitens. Bring back Newtown. Well, Newtown apparently trying to do the... what's it called? Merger alongside Perth. Fit tackle here at the 42. But ultimately, mergers are always like a really suspect way because ultimately both sides want to eventually take the other side of the mergers half away from them. So they kind of hope that the other side of the merger doesn't get good crowds at their home games. Merger shouldn't be allowed. I agree, Grimey. I do agree. Because Balmain and West hate each other. St. George and Illawarra, the Illawarra and St. George hate each other. Like, it's all over the place. Sorry, the Dragons and Illawarra. 30 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Manly going to bring this ball out through Ruben Garrick. And it gets away-ish from Harry Grant, but Jerome Hughes gets him down to 40. As long as the Bears never get back in the NRL. Wildred, absolutely. I hate that organisation. Oh, lost ball there. A penalty. Oh, big call. I don't think that anybody tried to strip that ball. They should start fresh in Perth. I agree, Mudge. But in the same sense, Papua New Guinea are going hard for a licence, man. And I think they'll give it to Papua New Guinea because that also suits them politically. Yeah, that's a penalty. Yeah, it's a penalty. It's the right call. But I think that politically speaking, the NRL will have influence from the Australian government to give Papua New Guinea a team. Fun fact for you, Sheikh Bentley, the Broncos actually aren't in first right now. Just a fun fact for you. Like, on a real note, the Broncos aren't in first. Josh, Instagram blocker, Aloye gets his ball to the 23. That's why the Northern Eagles didn't last long. Yep. All right, Carl Lawton now. To the 13. Can Manly take back the lead here? They'll go right-hand side. Sean Kepi. Kepi be 4 metres out here from the line. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Joe. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's not hard to see straight away. Carl Lawton, right-hand side. Cherry Evans kicks it through. Morgan Harper! No, dropout coming up. Good kick there from Manly, though. George Rose is fullback for Manly, Max. George Rose. Let's go Manly. Bounce back, Marquez says. Well, they're in it. There's 29 minutes to go here. They're in it. Oh, Paddy Cummins isn't the fullback for Manly, Joe. Come on. Don't be silly. Paddy Cummins is not the fullback for Manly. All right, Melbourne. It's actually great to see how successful Georgie Rose has become from his playing days with the boxing industry. And short dropout was nice, but Tontel Kuala does pick it up to 15. All right, Manly's chance now. Pong got a ratchet score. What did he get? Right-hand side here for Taniela Paseka. Paseka taking down 4 metres out over the line. So that was actually... No, it was Paseka. Right inside Lawton to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans at the back here. Short start to Morgan Harper. Morgan Harper! Oh, it'd be so good to see Morgan Harper score a try. Third tackle. That's 6 again for me. That's 6 again for me. That's 6 again for me. That's crazy they didn't give away 6 again there, Melbourne. Left-hand side. And Instagram blocker. 8 May's out. Aris, what are your thoughts on the sexy Nikola Jokic? Incredibly random. They're going to get this ball. 10 up per second to Garrick. Garrick. Baltimore taking it up to 13. That's a good offload there from Garrick. George was the hard man to bring down. Mate, big bumper. And Schuster kicks that ball. But Olam, easy take. That was pathetic there from Kola. No, Olakawatu, sorry. Pathetic. Yeah, I think we just deal with that one, Chad. I think we both know. Mitchell says, Morgan Harper looks like if Freddie Mercury and Anderson Varejo had a keep. Nix says, RTS isn't linked to Manly, is he? Warriors, he's going, I'm sure. He's not. He's signed with the Warriors, but that's for next season. He's not allowed to leave his contract early this year. He's not allowed to leave his contract early. So fourth tackle now for the Storm. They're going to get to this 40. Nick Meaney. RTS is on Manly's radar. No, he's not. He's not allowed to leave his contract. The Warriors already inquired to bring him this year. And Manly, Ruben Garrick is going to get this ball to the 23. Number one Manly Seagulls fans, Morgan Harper is a dud. Normally speaking, he's not great, but there's no way that's a random comment to say tonight. He's actually been one of Manly's better tonight, in my opinion. Right hand side and Todd quarter up. Third tackle, 26 minutes to go here. This is a good game. George Rose was more of a genuine football player rather than an athlete. I don't know what that means. Fourth tackle at the halfway point. Carl Lawton off to Ethan Bullimore. I've really liked Bullimore's inclusion today. Croker has passed his HIA, so he'll be back. Dart against Cronulla, yes. Peak aesthetics for Georgie Rose. Get around the man. And now it's going to be Will Warbrick. No, Xavier Coates who brings it out to the 20. Is Sally Cocky to play? Of course he is. Why do we want to go to Manly anyway? I bet he'd rather sit at home for the rest of the season. I guess Manly's still a crack, I guess. I actually think that for the Warriors, they should be actually wanting the Storm to win this game. That's what I think. I think if you're a Warriors fan, you'd actually prefer the Storm to win this. Jerome Hughes taking it up the halfway point, fourth tackle. Manly are too worrying in regards to that uneven points. Oh, Bronson Garlick taken down, 35 metres out, fifth tackle. Harry Grant off to Pezzett. Nick Meaney chasing this one through. Not quite a thing from Meaney, so Cherry Evans is going to bring this one back. Garrick is extremely underrated. He's so safe at the back. I know he missed this one, but he's really safe at the back. Queensland players recovering from grogginess. Yeah, I saw Dave and Tino at that event. I don't know about Dave. I saw Tino at that event with Alfie and Paddy Carrigan and whatnot on Wednesday night. It didn't end until 5, 6 in the morning. So, hopefully he's recovered by now. Who's played the worst than Manly? No one really. I wouldn't say anyone's really played terrible. Oh, Aaron Woods gets woken up by Nelson Asafa-Solomona. He had something to say there too. Carl Lawton gets the ball to the 40. Aaron Penne out of this for the rest of this game. Oh, Lawton's trying to get a high tackle. Biffo, throw a punch. Give him an uppercut. Slap him. Give him an uppercut. How does Schuster have a contract? He does nothing. I'm a little bit nervous that Dez is going to bring Schuster to the Titans. Aria, the hottest NRL player is your mum. Blissy says someone's changed George's Rose Wikipedia. He's 11'4" and 716 kilos. 11'4". God help us. That's going to be play the ball. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. All right, so fourth tackle here for Manly at the 40. Schuster's doing great. Yeah, Mudge, he hasn't been able to implement himself and get an impact in this game at all today. Schuster has... sorry. Schuster has so much potential. So much potential. Just hasn't got there yet. So Kroger to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans from inside the 40. But Nick Meaney is going to bring this one back here to the 30. But Taniel Paseka says, get back to the 25, Matabish. Get back to 25, Matabish. Olam really hasn't been able to do anything in this game, to be completely honest with you. He's been actually really held in check by Manly. He looks kind of off pretty much every game. There's just something about it. It's like he waits too long. It's like he has like a random... Like the way he throws the ball, he has like a slow and then fast. If you guys get what I'm saying. If you watch enough Manly and watch enough Josh Schuster, you know what I'm saying? As he's passing the ball, it's like he drags it. I don't know what it is. He drags the ball. All right, left hand side here, and Jonah Pezzett will get this ball back into the corner. And Vega gets away from Coates, gets away from Harry Grant, gets away from Bronson Garlick, and then he'll get taken down to the 10. Grabs the Seagulls to get the spoon by the end of Seabold's contract, and after Dez picks the team apart. Get around Dez. Dezzy, bring him. Don't even think about it, Cherry. Can you imagine Cherry Evans coming up? Oh, penalty Manly. Terrible, Melbourne. Terrible. What a stupid penalty to give away there, Remus Smith. If you're starting a new NRL franchise, who would your first sign to be? Russell Packer or Aiden Tolman? I'll take Aiden Tolman, mate. I'd rather my field not have excrement on it. It moves like he's not a natural 5'8". He should be in the back row, you know. But Manly would be spewing because he really did push out Kieran Foran to get the opportunity. And I'm like, fair enough, he got the opportunity, but he obviously isn't working out there. So give this, there's this new kid coming through the system. I think Latu Fainu, one of the Fainu brothers, everyone's loving him, saying that he can be a big-time thing. Clarkey was, knock on. Clarkey was talking about on the podcast on Thursday, so maybe he brings him across, or he goes or he goes and stays in Manly and gets that 6th role, and they put Josh Schuster back to the back row because Schuster could do well in the back row. So left hand side now for the Storm. This game's actually super close and intense. Des is good for the Titans. Can't wait, mate. I'm excited. Jeez, the Seagulls, they're back, son. There's a siege of Seagulls. Right inside Jerome Hughes, short ball, and it's Nelson Asafa Salamona! Jerome Hughes with the try assist, line break assist, and Nelson Asafa Salamona is the one who breaks right through the line. And that is a try under the post here. That was pretty weak from Manly. That came out of nowhere. Big Nas. Na 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 Nelson Asafa Salamona. Marge says, well, that was such a poor defense. That was horrific. I don't know. Garrett got done by a front row forward. Don't look at the 12 on his back. He's the front row forward. Been a while for Nas. I swear Nas scored the other week. Nas scored this time, sometime this year for sure. Am I crazy? Who's going Barley next? Probably Nelson, mate. The entire Manly team are going Barley next, mate. Nas owns Manly. Big Nelson Asafa Salamona. Dun, 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 dun. Try to the post. 14-6. It's maybe 16-6 with 20 minutes to go of the game. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. Don't forget, I won't be able to stream tomorrow because I will be at the Titans and Broncos game at Suncorp. The vlog will come out at 5:30 p.m. on Monday afternoon. There's still time for Manly. There's plenty of time here for Manly. Plenty of time. Put Arthur on. Muhammad, that joker is way too old for a lot of the kids here. Way over 1,000 Supercoach points already. Gee whiz. Nas has been missing in action lately. Well, that's good for my Jerome Hughes there as well. Try. He had a try. He's had a couple of try assists. He had a line break assist just then. I think Jerome Hughes probably be around the 80-90 mark already. So he makes the kick there with 20 minutes to go at 16-6 to Melbourne. 16-6. Alright, so Jerome Hughes, the last time I checked, was on 10. He had a break of 2. Well, he's probably going to be around the 80-90 marker right now, I'd say. He is currently on 83. I was right, yeah. 83. Ruben Garrick, 45. If he can get at least 15 more points, it'd be nice. He doesn't lose money on his break even. Because I think I might start to think about getting rid of Ruben Garrick. With this Manly side this year, I do think they will not be fantastic. Or in a Hughes 83 spot on. Yeah, I was bang on, son. Oh, I get the reference, Muhammad. But not many people here know who Alfred Hitchcock is. Schuster didn't want any piece of Nelson. No one wanted any piece of Nelson just then, man. But you're right. Left-hand side here. And Josh King to the third, 25 or so. Manly have got an uphill battle here, but it's definitely not done. Schuster's not overrated because no one rates him right now. Schuster is currently probably rated about fairly in the potential, but hasn't shown shit yet. I think he's rated fairly. Schuster's about to lose all the money he made. Why? Storm, fit tackle at the 45. For all who don't know, Alfred Hitchcock coached the Titans in 65. Thank you, Mohammed. Mate, you're going to be thinking it's the Alfred Hitchcock show when Desi Asler takes over and runs this comp so easily. He's going to take this team and win the next 17 premierships in a row, mate. And that's just as a warm-up. That's just as a warm-up, Mohammed. Warm-up. 17. Next 7 years straight. Second tackle now for Manly at the 30 metres. Out to Raymond Twimolder Vega. Now 40 out. I don't know what's funny, Mohammed. Does it look like I'm laughing? Kroger now to Toffo Sipley. 4 tackle. They're still making some decent enough metres here. Shook's on a 60 break-in with 9 points. Oh, I thought you were about to tell me that he was on 60 points. Taniela Paseka. I was like, how does he get that 60 points? Oh, Paseka's trying to get like a penalty here for something. Yeah, he's trying to milk this one massively. Here in Kieran Park, Palm Beach, Wavell and Marsden are throwing cash and scholarships to compete with private schools to counter rugby union raids. You're a Titans man. Should be concerning, yeah. Oh, my Titans should be concerning. Oh, they are. People are sleeping on Ahmad. We've been building, and people are going to get distracted by a certain few things, but they don't recognise this has been a plan for a while. The Holbrook thing, I love Justin as a bloke. I had a great relationship with him. But it's actually quite cutthroat and different to what we've done in the past with getting Desi in. And it actually is probably a good thing. Like, it really is. Like, they've really shown they're different to the past. Geez, Paseka actually has been hitting the eye there because you can see the red in his eyes. In Marsden, shoes are optional, Venom says. Nax says go Melbourne. Well, they're up 16-6 right now with 18 minutes to go here. Paseka has been hitting the eye because his eye is bloodshot. But they're not going to call anything. I'll let people sleep. It's fit tackle, Manly. That's on Schuster there. That's on Schuster, that one. That's on Schuster for throwing that ball just then. He'll pinch players as well. Good luck to him. I hope it goes well. Yeah, he will. Yeah, this game has been really slow, Mudge. It feels slow. But I think it's because it's been a grindy kind of game. But it has definitely felt slow. 20 metres out. 40 metres out here in their own line. Tarek Sims. So 45. But yeah, I think that people don't recognise the Titans have done the game plan of what Penrith did in the mid-2000s to late 2000s. Whether it goes the same way or not, they kick this ball through. It's a try for Xavier Coates coming up. Oh, Garrick! Oh, he did his best. Xavier Coates will score a try there. He did his best. Thought that was Woodridge where the Raiders and the Storm snatch players. Well, it's a try there for Xavier Coates. It's unlucky there that was a good kick though. But it's unlucky there for Manly. Ruben Garrick did his best. You can't really complain about Ruben Garrick just then. And that should be the game there. Concerns about Des supposedly taking over clubs. Oh, you can look at the negatives if you like, but I'm pretty happy to see where the Titans are at, where he's taking over. He's taking over at a good time. He's not going to just absolutely pillage this club. Oh, is he onside? It's a great kick from Pezzett. That was a fantastic kick from Pezzett. Yeah, the commentary's asking the same question as me. Is he onside? That's a fantastic kick. It is close though. I'd love to see it again. Here we go. This will show us. Try confirmed. And, perfect time from Xavier Coates. Just absolutely brilliant. That timing was brilliant. But yeah, the Titans are on a similar trajectory. The Panthers got rid of their coach to bring back Ivan Cleary, and when they did that and shocked the NRL by doing that, it really set a precedent for the Panthers going forward. And the Panthers built through their young local juniors. The Titans have done that and built through their young local juniors. The Panthers locked up the local area. The Titans locked up the local area. And then finally got an experienced coach to slap it down with Ivan Cleary, and that's exactly what we've done with Des Hasler. So whether it happens or not the exact same way, everything has gone down the same path. And as you said, I believe people should start to really look around. I think people should really start to look around and think that was a big ballsy cutthroat decision that the Titans made, which they've never done in the history of the club before. And it's threatening times for the rest of the NRL. Now you need a father-son combo with the Titans. I don't think Desi has a son. Well, Desi probably would have a son, but he doesn't play rugby league. I don't know. I actually don't know. I think it's a great move. I'm a Desi fan. I always thought of Desi as a straight-up manly bloke, though. That's my only concern. So it's 20-6 here with 15 minutes to go, guys. I always looked at Desi as like just a blake. Oh, that ball's going to come back to Manly. Hamoni Olakawatu here, 11 minutes out. They score here. They're still in the game. Manly straight into attack. And his son left West to go to Penrith. And Nathan wasn't at West. All right, left-hand side now. They're giving off to Cherry Evans. That was before we locked down Kebra, Nix. Now we've locked down Kebra. Kebra wasn't ours until we originally had it and then lost it to the Broncos, and now we've got it back. Right-hand side here. Because Reese is from Narang. Not as bad of an area as he makes it out to be. Oh, Taniela Paseka. 3 minutes after the line. See what is Schuster doing? Should not be in the halves. Left-hand side of Schuster. Schuster. Okay, that's going backwards. Oh, I'd challenge it if I'm Manly. But I would blame Schuster again. I'd challenge it if I'm Manly. May as well. Manly spent a lot of time attacking, but score doesn't show it. Yeah, they do. I don't understand why they're not challenging this. It does still go backwards, though. Manly spent a lot. Narang has a Centrelink. Thank you, Venom. Again, I grew up in Merrimack, right? So that's really close to Narang. Well, not really close, but it's close enough, right? All I know is that like 15 years ago, the Narang cinemas were dreadful. You'd pay like $2 to watch a ticket. Sorry, you'd pay like $2 for a ticket and watch a movie, and it was bad. I remember playing hide and seek in the cinema, and it was, as a kid, now looking back at myself thinking, bro, the shit you would have touched with your hands, God help you. Fodawaker for Feeder, Tanner Boyd as well, Nix. AJ was PBC, wasn't he? I think AJ would have been Palm Beach Crumbin. Maybe Philip Sami as well. I'm not 100% sure. Harry Grant with a great run here. Oh, taking it down to the halfway point, 4 tackle. That's a great run. Schuster wouldn't get his 1.2 million even in Saudi Arabia. Like, have a listen to the goal of the manager, eh? 1.2 million. It puts your client on the back foot as it is. You know, like, by asking for that, it puts the spotlight on you, and then you need to perform. Schuster hasn't performed, so it embarrasses him. And that's on the manager, because the manager is the one who's meant to be doing all that. Never liked Walsh, but love him after what he did when running off the field at the end of Origin. Yeah, you love him for Origin, but NRL's back now. Never sit right up the back of cinemas. That's where the human body fluids are. How do you know that? And also, why? Did AJ ever play with Sammy East? I'm not sure. And penalty Manly. He somehow got 800k for him, so he must be doing something right. Yeah, but 800k wild, but still 800k. 1.2 million. Like, come on, bro. What has Schuster done to prove that? And I love Josh, right? But not necessarily as a player. I just haven't seen it. I can see the potential there, though. Yeah, what cinema have you been going to? Exactly right. Mildred, you need help. Where are you going? Are you going to the Narang cinemas or something? You going to the Caboolture cinemas? Schuster's sleek passing seems wasted at playmaker. Maybe you should run more. Oh, okay. Manly. Manly knock-on tackle 2. You're shitting me, Taniela Paseka. His eye's still done here, though. Caboolture cinemas. I'll pass, thanks, mate. Played too many games I didn't see. I remember having a thong fight once. Like a legitimate thong fight where we threw thongs across the cinema in a ring. Wildred is the one spreading fluids. It wouldn't surprise me. He's actually Moray Fields. Crime says shush to the wing, lose some weight. He's actually lost a lot of weight since he was like last year. Still should be back row. Melbourne have completed it 29 from 36, 81. Oh, actually they've actually fixed that quite a bit. They've actually fixed that quite a bit. He's going Browns Plains. The old Brookside cinemas in Brisbane. There's a huge park area there full of druggies, man. Nelson says, oh, I know it used to be anyway. 10 minutes to go here at the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. I unfortunately worked at Browns Plains Plaza for a bit. People used to literally smoke cigarettes inside the plaza. Justin Olam at the 34 tackle. Back in the day, mate, you could smoke on airplanes. They could when they didn't realise, when they didn't have the stats and all that sort of stuff. Nowadays, you'll get... Oh, Hughes, brilliant pass there to Maney. And Maney here to Warbrick. Warbrick taken down at the 10. Melbourne are going to run away with this one. I'll score a couple more tries. Jerome Hughes. Hughes himself here. He kicks his ball through. Knock on Schuster. That's unlucky with Schuster. You can't blame Schuster for that one, man. You can't blame Schuster for that one, man. Not reading that comment. I'm not reading it out. Jerome Hughes will be about 100 now. I flew on airplanes when people smoked. Malcolm's about the same age as Jay. Oh, that would have been when they still allowed smoking probably until like the 80s, 90s. Ever since I've been flying on planes, and my dad was a Qantas steward for 21 years. Ever since I was flying on planes, there hasn't been. When did they stop the smoking on planes thing? 9 minutes to go here at the game. Jay, don't you live in Perth? Mate, Jay is Perth. Jay is Perth. Jay runs Perth. Jerome Hughes here, 10 minutes out. At the back here to Meany. Oh, jeez. The pass was just a little bit too far in front of him, but he's still got it. I flew on pterodactyls when people smoked. Fair enough. My dad side, Tarek Sims. Jay remembers the days of the wooden wheels. Wooden wheels weren't even invented when Jay was around yellow. No, not yellow, Malcolm, sorry. Left-hand side here. Alright, first tackle here, 2 metres out. HBC Storm over Manly. I Storm own Manly. Out to Bronson Garlic. Second tackle. Harry Grant, short ball. Tarek Sims. Trying hard. 1 metre out from the line, third tackle. Harry Grant, short ball again. Loyero, metre out, fourth tackle. When Parra last won the Company World didn't even exist. Nothing existed then, mate. Oh, good kick through, but it will be taken by Tui Polotu. They'll be taken down to 5. Electric cars were invented in the 1850s. They failed then and will fail now. Think later. Thank you, Jay. Can someone actually tell me a legitimate time when they stopped smoking on airplanes? Blake says, am I missing something? Why are Roosters $1.60 favourites against Canberra considering how bad they've been? I know. I tipped Raiders. I tipped the Raiders. I don't understand why that's the case. I think it should be $1.90 a piece. $1.90 a piece. Oh, 1988 already said it. There you go. I didn't see it because the comments they're moving, you know? It's hard to see every comment, you know? Christy Till's up the Warriors, all the best for Titans. Mate, we're going to slap the Broncos tomorrow. We're going to slap them so hard they're not even going to remember their name. Probably don't even remember their name. They're stupid in Brisbane. Morgan Harper, taken down, 35 minutes out. All that A's I don't know, I was busy smoking. Oh, that kick from Manly. Alright, so Will Warbrick here. He'll bring this ball. Oh, he's away. Oh, he's away as well. Taken down at 35. Alright, Jerome Hughes, get me some more Supercoach points, please. Yeah, Manly are absolutely on the ropes right now. Shark says, I saw a show in Patong, Bangkok, where the... No, Shark Hunter, no. Don't read his comment. They've kicked it through. Peasant kicks it through for Xavier Coates, and he's going to score a try. Oh, that's a fantastic try too. That is a brilliant... Like, he's showboated there. That's a showboat try from Xavier Coates. That is a showboat try, if I ever did see one. He did not need to do that. But he's done it, and it was impressive. Okay, peace messages. That's what happens when you get games like this, man. Oh, man, welcome to our South Africa versus Australian cricket streams with Shark Hunter. Xavier Coates, that is absolutely just showboating. That is absolutely showboating, that. Oh, yeah, it's changing the 90s. Some seats were smoking, some seats weren't, yeah. Well done to him, but... Like, it's showboating, but it's fantastic nonetheless. Jonah Pez has been linking up with Xavier Coates really well tonight. So, try confirmed there. Oh, boy. 24-6. Manly not... Well, Manly don't care about points differential, to be fair. Love Dan Ginnane's commentary. He would have loved that Xavier Coates one. Coates' best finish of the comp. I think it's Watene Selesniak because I was fanboy, but Coates is up there. But Watene Selesniak and Coates would be fantastic to go head-to-head in finishing. In regards to acrobatic finishes is what I would argue there. In regards to finishing, as Venom says, Alex Johnson is. But in regards to acrobatic and aesthetically pleasing finishes, you'd be looking at the Xavier Coates or Watene Selesniak. And Pezzett will... Oh, I've hit the post. That came back like a train, but it does miss. 5 minutes to go here, guys. Nick says, tip the Titans, mate. 1-12, mate. Tip them 13 plus. Slap them! Slap them! Titans are going to slap them tomorrow. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram yet at BKR Sport, you should, because I'll be posting a lot tomorrow. And then the vlog will obviously come out on Monday, 5:30 PM on here. Xavier Coates. Look at the acrobatic finish on the bloke. Rizman said probably the same one that... And 5 minutes to go here of the game. Jerome Hughes has been great tonight. But Jonah Pezzett has been unreal. Yeah, Manly, I agree with the commentary. Manly were up for the fight for about 50 minutes or so and then just completely fell off. Penalty to Melbourne. They can still score again here. Panthers back in the first when Titans win. Blake, I don't think you realise, mate, the Titans are currently in first. Have you... Blake, why are you so silly? You know what I'm saying? Have a look. Have a look for yourself. Start using your old noggin here, Blake. Yes, Guy Fieri will be there, Joe. Come on, Blake, do better. You know what I'm saying? He'll be in second place. Dear me, Blake. Have a look at the ladder. Right inside Jerome Hughes to Christian Welsh. And then Welsh gets... Oh, no. That's a knock-on. Oh, no, that should have been a knock-on. Yep, it took him a while, but it'll be a knock-on. 4 minutes to go. I will be seeing Antonio tonight, but... drive around his place after this. They're going to challenge this. This is a knock-on. There's no point in challenge this, but whatever. Whatever, man. You know, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Oh, Guy Fieri's literally just messaged me. Just messaged me. Blake says, Titans are basically in their own league at the top. I've got to consider them. Got to start considering them, mate. Yeah, it's going to be a knock-on here. Titans vs Broncos should be a close game. Titans vs Broncos should be a slap-up. Titans 50 plus. Don't at me. You guys are going to get slapped by the big choo-choo mudder bish train of Davey for feeder. 4 tries. Manly. Slumber party with Antonio. Pretty much, mate. Pretty much. Do a burnout outside his house to wake him up. I'm going to put the middle finger up and take a photo and then send it to him of his house. It's just so that he knows I'm there, but so that he also knows that I'm laying the ground rules of middle finger right at you. Josh Schuster at the back here to Croker. Croker at the back here to Garrick. Garrick taking out the 45. I'll be happy meal from Macca's didn't give me a toy. Well, that's not very happy then, is it? Glad you're not scoring my footy comp, Blake. Yeah, Blake doesn't know what he's talking about. All right, Josh Schuster. Schuster at the back end of Croker. Croker then to Olakawatu. And Olakawatu is going to be 28 metres out here from the line. It'll be very sad. I'd sue McDonald's for that. Happy meal with no happy toy. That's some bullshit. Ruben Garrick gets it off here to Tolota Kuala. Kuala taking down 15 minutes out. Ruben Garrick. Yeah, this game has gone super slow. It's been good, but it's also been super slow. Croker. Oh, kick the ball across there for Viega. Carl Lawton kicks it through here, and that's going to be a 7-tackle set here for Melbourne. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go here. For Melbourne's sake, this points differential will help them pretty significantly. Not reading it. Christian Welsh is currently outscoring Harry Grant, Ruben Garrick, Schuster, and DCE. Wow. Not Jerome Hughes, though. Not Jerome Hughes. When Tina scores 284 tomorrow, you'll be sorry you didn't captain him like me. Second tackle now, 38 metres out. Jerome, score a try now. Help me out with my Super Klogosh Plus. Jonah Pezzett to Trent Loiero, 30 metres out. Yeah, Harry Grant's not done much today. Harry Grant's not done much in this middle part of the season, to be honest with you. After Josh King. King to Jerome Hughes. Hughes, find the line break. Remus Smith. No, Remus Smith. No, Remus, you muppet. Minute 45 to go here, knock on. Didn't need to hit that. Give me the line break assist. Give me the line break assist. Give me the line break assist. Otherwise, I'm taking it to court, Supercoach. So 3 games today have been blowouts. I'd even argue Panthers was a blowout because the Knights were so awful. Grummy says, Harry looked flat in the pre-game interview. Probably will tuck it out, poor little guy. Makes sense. It was only 4 days ago. Alright, Manly here. 10 metres out. Let's see if they can score 1 try. Shut up commentary about Broncos fans. Broncos fans suck. Broncos fans suck. Hey, Broncos fans, you listening right now? You suck. Matt's still here. Matt, you suck. So it's going to be Aaron Woods here to Josh Schuster. Now it's going to be Ethan Bullimore to the 40. Damn, Mod's giving out Transformers. Dad's mate is a Transformer. Schuster. Ruben Garrick gets it out. Left hand side here. It's still going, Manly. Tui Palotsu, 35 metres out. Josh Schuster, hey, I'm not that bad. You are a Broncos fan, Matt. It's the problem. You know? I can't, Oh, Olakawatu's away here. Olakawatu kicks it through for Viega. Xavier Coates has had a great game. I've never seen these else so salty before. All the posts they're making, it's funny as. HP, it's the same old with them, mate. 8 seconds to go here. That's going to be us. And there we go, guys. There we go. Loco says, I bet the Titans to win. I hate the Broncos too. Good stuff, Loco. But there we go, guys. 24-6 in Melbourne. This will put them right up there. Look at, 18 extra points differential. They'll be on equal top with the Broncos and the Panthers. But the Panthers are first. Actually, do they go above the Broncos here? 24-6, that's 18 points. So they'll be plus 75. No, they won't. They were close, though. They were close. Plus 75, they'll be plus 83. Which is 10 points on the Broncos. The Storm are going to be big Titans fans tomorrow. The Storm will be massive Titans fans. Because the Titans win by more than 10 points over the Broncos. The Storm would then go above the Broncos as well. But for the time being, they are in third. And then for the Manly Sea Eagles, if the Cowboys beat them, they go to 13th. And that's about it. You know, it's not really doing too much down the bottom of the table. So if the Cowboys beat the Eagles, that's it. They'll go to 13th. Otherwise, they just stay exactly where they... Sorry, the Cowboys beat the Rabbitohs. That's what would happen there. But all right, guys. Jumping off. Obviously, follow on Instagram if you want to see what's happening tomorrow before the vlog comes out on Monday. I appreciate you guys as usual. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.